So we got 1 and like 5/8. Alright, so we're working on the subfloor this weekend. We got about halfway done with the pink foam insulation last time we were working. So we got to finish that up, and then we can move on to the plywood, putting that over top, finishing it all up. Then hopefully we can move on to the walls and get into that a little bit this weekend. Start framing those up with the 2x3 studs. I don't know, it's just me this weekend, so we'll see how far I can get. Might be able to get further without Sam always pestering me, but... for the plywood, and then it kind of affects the way the hosing sits, so we want to get that foam insulation to sit nice and snug in there. There are bees everywhere in here. So this might be a tad gruesome, but he got a bee. And let me tell you, it smells like barbecue chicken in here because of it. Alright, so I just finished putting in the subflooring. Got all the plywood put down, it's looking pretty nice. I'll show you what's up over here. So, what ended up happening was I cut that seam along there, right along this 2x2 furring strip in here, and then the hosing's running down, and then there's just a cutout in the foam underneath, and it comes up through here. So I don't know if you've checked out any of our most recent designs. If you go to our website, which is www.thevoyagerproject.org, you can check out our most recent design. And what we have going on here, right at the box right here, is like there's gonna be coming up like this, a cabinet with all of our solar panel stuff in it, and we're gonna have the heater in the bottom of that cabinet. It's going to be blocked off from all the electrical stuff, but it's going to be hidden away in that cabinet, and we're going to have some ducting coming out to blow heat onto the bed in the back. And also there's going to be we're probably going to route the heat to come through the front of the cabinet over this way. Yeah, it took a little bit of wiggle and a little bit of play, but got it to work, and it works out pretty well.
We are taking the plates off of the bus so that we can have our framing go straight up to the ceiling. The problem that we're running into is the seatbelt is connected through the plate. We're trying to figure out how we can unbolt this thing and not have it break, essentially. It's a really, really deep bolt. That almost goes to the outside.
Jones washers stay on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs to be an angle like that though.
Nah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Try to pull it really quick and lock it. Cool. Still works. Tested. So what we're doing right now is, hey buddy. What we're doing right now is we're taking the driver's seat off. We are unbolting it from the bottom, and then we're gonna slide it off, and then take the rubber off, and put down our new finished floor so it's not rubber. Maybe like another vinyl or a sheet of diamond plate metal. But mostly I gotta get to work. So, right now Ryan is measuring out the cuts for our new and improved driver's area. We're gonna be putting the metal in this pocket, and that's gonna act as like our durable surface for all the wear and tear that that's gonna get. That looks real good. Good. Better WD-40 those beams on the floor, Ryan. Get out of here, pretty heavy. Cool. Well, let's drill that hole for that, and it should sit pretty flush.
We just guess.
I mean, as long as it's close enough, it'll. That's not how that works.
So out here in the jungle, we got a rare sighting of a Sam doing some work.
I'm not always behind the camera, and I do work, but the stuff the stuff you guys see is stuff I always shoot. So I'm never doing work, essentially. I am, but not you don't see it. But I'm not on my phone editing pictures for our Instagram account at the Voyager Project. Doing stuff. So. It's a good hole. I'm good at drilling. It's in. Got my 7 stitches out yesterday. Can almost close my fist all the way. Pro tip, always wear gloves. Kind of like bow it in the center.
What's up?
Can you bow it here in the center, like bring it up so that this comes back and then slide under?
Locked in right now.
So it's looking pretty good right now. We have it fitted and glued on the bottom with some adhesive, construction adhesive. Ryan's just widening one of the holes that didn't quite line up. Now we're just checking that all the bolts fit in their respective holes before we decide to permanently attach it all the way around with our metal screws that we bought.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Should have been a little bit different.
Kind of hard to line it up perfectly, honestly.
And backwards just a hair. Can you pull it back? There we go. Alright.
I'll let you know.
I'm in 1.
We just finished bolting the floor in. Actually looks really cool. Eventually we're gonna like reupholster the seat so it doesn't look so old. It's got some stains in it. The seat itself is actually really cool. It's got like an air compressor, air compressed can cylinder inside the seat that runs off of the same air that the brakes use. And you can like turn it off and on and it'll like pump the seat up and it acts as like an air shock, essentially. So let's see if we bolted it down correctly and it's not gonna come flying off when we hit something. This is that hose, by the way. It's not pumped up, but it's okay. It's shaking it all. Ah! hitting some like. When Ryan hit that railroad at 40 miles an hour, he's like. It happened.
That's untrue. Well, put that last little piece in and put the weight on it.
Oh, Ryan. All the weight we can use, you probably should sleep on this tonight then. And just pass out and hold the fork down.
All my muscle mass.
Muscle. Is that what the kids are calling nowadays? Dumb millennial. Right. So we just finished the metal flooring and it's looking pretty good. We maybe put a little bit too much caulking down, but seam sealer, but that's okay. It actually looks really nice, and we're all pretty happy with it. It catches the light nicely, and then when we put down our finished flooring, it's going to be stained darker. The contrast between like the shiny metal and like this darker stained wood, that's our maple hardwood, will look really nice. And then we're going to clean this up and paint it like a gloss white. So like this whole dashboard area is going to be gloss white with like the shiny metal and like the dark wood floors, and it's going to look, we're going to reupholster this. Maybe it's going to be like black leather, or some type of like dark gray fabric, and it's going to be really fresh up in the cabin. Anything to say, Ryan?
Nope.
Nailed it. Thanks for watching that video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it and watching us find all the problems that we did with our bus. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more from us. If you want to follow us on our Instagram account, that's @The Voyager Project. We will make a link in the description, and see you around next week.